You are back on track with vocabulary highlights. It's the old me, Khánh Minh, but in a new look. Do you like it? Just like you, I am excited to see what new words we can learn from episode 7 of IFOS Season 7. And to celebrate number 7, I bring you 7 words to describe life of an international student. Number 1. Adventurous and risk-taking. These are the 2 adjectives with similar meanings that Tung Đặng used to describe the rule of the game at the beginning of the talk show. They mean willing to try new or difficult things. Number 2. Language barrier. Some of you might be familiar with this phrase. Figuratively, it means the challenges that you encounter when communicating with people who speak foreign languages. Number 3. Homesick. You feel homesick when you are away from home for a long time and you start to miss your family and friends. Number 4. Culture shock. Another word to describe life of people who study abroad. This word is the expression for uncertainty, confusion, or anxiety that people may experience when moving to a new country or experiencing a new culture or surroundings. Number 5. Paradise. It literally means heaven, where everything you wish for come true. Number 6. A sense of belonging. It is the feeling when you are supported and cared for by members of a group. Number 7. Settle down. It's most fortunate if you can settle down somewhere, as it means you become familiar with that place and to feel happy and confident in it. And this is the part of IFO that you as an IELTS candidate would expect the most, the Q&A session about IELTS. I'm Khánh Minh, an IELTS trainer at Dutch Service. Now let's start. Question number 1. How is IELTS overall band score rounded? Well, if the average score of the 4 skills ends in 0.25, the overall band score is rounded up to the next half band. And if it ends in 0.75, the overall band score is rounded to the next whole band. For example, your scores of the 4 skills are 7, 7, 7, 6. Your average is 6.75, which is rounded to 7.0. Yay! Question number 2. Advantages and disadvantages of the computer-delivered and paper-based IELTS tests. Well, I would say that IELTS on computer is more beneficial for candidates in writing because you can track your word count, write much more quickly, and freely delete and insert words in your essay. However, the paper-based test offers you the printed question for a listening test, which makes it much easier to take note. Question number 3. How long does it take from 0 to 6.5? Well, this is a tricky question because most learners are not a real 0 or 1 band score. They are often false beginners who already know something about English, but not systematically. It depends on your concentration and commitment also. But be prepared to study for years if you want a firm 6.5. Question number 4. I know how the sentence is said in English, but I can't seem to utter a word. Well, for this question, I don't really understand what you mean. Maybe you should first look at the grammatical structure of the sentence first and start with the subject. Question number 5. Do I really need to practice listening and reading at an English center, or can I totally do that at home? Well, also listening and reading basically challenge your vocabulary. There are certain approaches and techniques that you should know, such as identifying keywords, skimming and scanning. And these techniques can be learned at the center or in the IELTS guidebook. And so that has wrapped up the vocabulary highlights and Q&A session of this episode. I am Khánh Minh and I will see you soon with Trang Nhung in this segment. Goodbye for now.